Oh, is that some black tourmaline?
It is.
Lush. Do you know what? That is missing from my life right now. I think I need one again.
Get another one.
I'm going to. Yeah, that's going to be my Halloween gift to myself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
To Jazzlink Media.
Thank you for
am
having
Jazz. Hey. And we have a wonderful guest here.
Yeah. I'm Anna, aka Queen of Tarot Tales. So, yeah, I'm sometimes known as that when it comes to this work and this world.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. How long have you been doing tarot for?
I have been doing tarot for such a long time. So from like when I can remember, like when I was a kid, it was always around me. So it was within the family. People did it. It wasn't done professionally at that stage. Like everyone was just kind of dabbling and playing with it. But I grew up around it and it was such a normal thing for me. It was always kind of like seen as a beautiful thing for like some guidance, a little bit of clarity. Yeah. But I have since found out that my great granddad, I want to say great, yeah, or maybe great. They're from Burma in India.
Oh wow! What?
Yeah,
no
so
way.
I've got
realise
exotic
that.
blood. Yes,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I know, right? But he was apparently a very famous psychic and used tarot cards. So whilst I'm not a psychic, I obviously have that tarot card.
No way.
It's
a gift
with
kind of
it.
thing.
Yeah. So I've been doing it since I was a young teenager, really properly kind of playing with it. But I only started to do it professionally when the pandemic kind of hit, because before then I do tarots for my friends. I'd have friends around and I'd be like, this would be your Christmas gift, and we'd have like a G&T and a tarot, and it was my little thing, and I loved doing it and they loved it, and they just seemed to get so much like happiness from it. That people were like, you really should be doing this, and I was like, no, I've got to like, I was just put myself in a position where I felt like I had to just be this kind of I had to be so good before I could. So I kind of, had dabbled and played with it for a good 10 years before I read professionally. And then during COVID, people, I guess, were reaching out because people wanted that connection and that kind of support and that magic, I suppose. So I did it via Zoom for the first time. I was terrified because I was like, how am I going to... So I'd done a couple in person before that, but then that was like the first like Zoom version. I was like, is it going to work? Is the magic going to translate? Is it going to be a thing?
Gosh.
And it so is. Wow. It makes no difference. Like I have clients that I've read for in person and read for online, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's just the same magic, but I get to be in my PJs and just chill at home with my like cat and a cup of tea whilst we do it. And it's recorded as well, which is really handy. So so a long time is the answer. Really.
Oh, wow. And that really shocks me though, because I would have thought that being in person would have a different, complete vibe.
Yeah, do you know what? A lot of people think that.
Yeah.
And I do think there is something really extra gorgeous about that connection when you're together. Yeah. And in person gives that, but you can still bring it via, I can't explain it. There's just something so beautifully like magic that's connected to tarot, that when you're just set yourself down and you're ready to kind of do it, if you're both open, anything is possible, and that's what I love. And even some people who could be difficult to read, because they're quite either it's not their bag or they've not done it before, they're quite scared or nervous, or they're just very anti it, but someone's given it to them as a gift or that kind of thing, and you can kind of see this. Even then, you can still push through. So in person is always best, I think. But online still works amazingly. Yeah.
That's amazing. It's all, I guess, to do with energies and things.
Yeah, it is. It is all to do with energies. And I think when someone comes to you and says, I would like this, it's a real privilege for me to do that, because it's so much more than just kind of reading cards and kind of offering some advice, as it were. Yeah. It's like you're connecting to somebody's heart, mind, body, their life. Some people will tell you the most... Well, the cards throw up things, and then people kind of share. And I always say, like, it's like about 80% counselling, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah, because it's quite therapeutic. I mean, a lot of people will come and ask for a reading for different reasons, but a lot of people would like a reading for reassurance, for some clarity, for some guidance, to kind of put their mind at rest, or to just make them feel... better, hopeful, happier, something like that, joyful, I guess, which is obviously links to your podcast and what your pod's all about. And tarot absolutely brings joy, even when it's kind of throwing stuff at you where it's like going, it can kick your ass. It can say like, you're not doing this thing. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
The more you're not doing it, the more I'm going to keep telling you this in a tarot reading. And or if it's like you're going through something that's really hard right now. And, you know, you range in so many different emotions when you deliver tarot to someone. You can feel... I pick up on the feelings and emotions. Whilst I'm not psychic, I'm very intuitive emotionally. I'm very emotionally connected. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because if you're connected with that person and they're vulnerable enough and open enough to go, do you know what? Here I am, fully who I am right here, right now, which is a real gift when someone does that, and really beautiful and such a honour. They then kind of like will let out emotions. So a lot of people go, I can't cry. I'm going to cry during this, like tarot. Is that okay? Or I've started to cry. Or I feel this or I feel that. And I'm like, it's absolutely fine. Because it's supposed to evoke emotions, because it's meant to kind of connect with you, I guess, on all those kind of levels. So.
I guess it's like it's a balance. Life is like a balance.
Yeah.
So it's like finding the balance that then suits them and makes them feel more neutral.
Absolutely.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I do feel that tarot is something that everyone and anyone can access if they want to be open to it. It's not the way people think it is. I think it's got a lot of stereotypes attached to it of this, oh, it's dark, or, oh, it's like, you know, it's just going to tell me awful things or really amazing things. That's not the way it works. The tarot cards like mimic life, the ups, the downs, every day, in between, ins and outs. There's so many different cards and combinations that could be put together.
Gotcha.
That's why I just know it's so magic when you do it for someone. It's like, of course you got that card, or yes, this card now makes sense because of this card, and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out.
Yeah,
Hannah.
me too. We've been like, this has been on the cards for a long time.
Yeah, it's like the 12th time that we had to schedule this in, right? Or something like that.
So, as I've said to you, I have asked you if you've had tarot before, and you've obviously said you've had a couple before. But yeah, I'm not a psychic. So, you know, that's not, but I do sometimes get some sort of like specific downloads and images that will come up as well.
Wow, okay.
For me, tarot is like chapters of your story. So it's like reading a book about you. So I like to think of it like that.
Yeah.
It's like each card represents a chapter in your life.
Yeah.
And then as you read, a bit like the flow of a story, it should start to flow. Sometimes some of what comes up, we can be like, oh, I relate to some of it I don't, and that's because some of it is coming around the corner. Okay. So I do love like the reflection a couple of weeks, months down the line from people when they kind of come back and go, that's what that thing was. And it's like, yeah. So you might get a little bit of that, or a lot of it might just immediately kind of make sense. Do you have anything specific in mind you want to focus on? You don't have to tell me. You can focus in on it yourself if you want to.
Let's figure this out. Let's figure out the future of Jazzlink Media, shall we?
Oh, okay. All right, we're going work. Okay.
Yeah, work.
All right,
work,
so just remember, the tarot cards give you what they want to.
Okay.
So we will channel the work, but some personal stuff might cross in.
Okay.
Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay.
No problem.
All right, cool.
Let's see.
So let's focus in on that question. Get yourself feeling nice and grounded and ready. And this is your time, so tune into it. And whenever you feel the pull, just tell me to stop and I will pluck your cards.
Now.
Okay. Right, I'm going to do it. Which way round shall I do it? From this angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, or do you want to go this way?
Actually, yeah, if you did.
Yeah, okay, and then I can just like read them too. That's so funny, because this was my pluck. You know, I do a pluck of the day.
Yeah.
Like that was one.
So really?
That was my pluck for today.
Yeah. No way.
No joke.
What?
No joke. And then I'm going to pull one separate to the side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, your first card. Okay. This is kind of like your general energy. This is your kind of general vibe right now, attached to you and what you were kind of like asking. Okay.
Okay.
So this makes complete sense.
Right.
It's 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So this card is the card of the multitasker.
Oh,
this is the person who is like here, there, and everywhere. Carries the load, basically. A lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, but you're very proactive. You're very in the zone. There's a lot of like activity and drive attached to this. You're more than happy to be carrying it. but sometimes you are at risk of burnout. Correct. And sometimes you need to delegate. Sometimes you need to let some of that go to someone else so you're not carrying quite as much.
Gotcha.
You know, again, this is like a card that is like I say, you're comfortable in this role.
Yeah.
But there's more stuff coming. So it's like you need to be ready to compartmentalize some things and hand some of them over to other people or put them in other places. So you can, it's about priority, where your priorities lie. So there's kind of everything's going to shift into one direction. Right. So at the moment, you're kind of like, whereas what we actually need and want is a little bit of like streamlining everything in one space, basically.
Okay.
Because you've got ships here, so there's more opportunities, more offers of things coming in for you that are added to the workload. So Pentacles are all attached to work, they're attached to money, your finances, your long-term security. So it's absolutely a worker's card. So it's great, and it's showing your kind of adaptability as well, that you can kind of adapt to each scenario and situation. But there is like a little bit of like a need for you to maybe kind of go, okay, which things can I maybe put down? What's not a priority right now? How can I streamline things a little bit more so things are a little bit slicker, a little bit cleaner, gives you a little bit of your time back, basically, because there's kind of, I think it's quite heavy workload here. Yeah. Not quite so much play. And we want some play in as well. Yeah, does that resonate?
That does resonate.
But it's a really beautiful card, and again, shows the duality of your working life as well. The fact that there's kind of like quite a lot of different avenues to it, but they all can be pulled into one streamlined position, which is something that you want, right?
Yes,
100%, 100%. So it's pretty exciting. That's a really beautiful card. So it's definitely, we're on the track for you right now. This is good.
A lot of conversation that I've been having recently revolves around this card.
Right, okay.
So that does, that hits
so
pretty hard.
Poignant. Okay, good. And I don't know how much you know about the astrological kind of like calendars, but we've just entered Libra, which is all about balance, which is all about getting a little bit, so it's quite interesting because this card always reminds me a tiny bit of scales. We actually have got a card that's all linked to scales and balance as well. Which is very, very interesting. Okay. But it's that kind of, when we're in Libra season, we're kind of like wanting to, it's quite money driven.
Okay.
Libra energy is like, they're like nice, shiny, pretty things. They want things to kind of be balanced as well, but smooth, easy. There's a lot of drive on. Yeah, just having the good stuff in life. So it's that, again, that's kind of like really boosted by this kind of desire to work. Ambition, drive, and that's quite heavily actually. You've got a lot of cards about Pentacles, a lot of cards about money and work.
Oh yes,
that's really good.
Massively,
and really beautiful, like exciting stuff attached. So immediate past. So this is the last few weeks, last month or so. Justice card. Now, this card comes up when stuff's pretty shit. Things have not been particularly fair. There's there's some bad vibes attached to this.
Oh, yes.
A big need for you and others to stand up and speak your truth. It's the sword of truth. Justice card holds a sword of truth in their hand, and they're ready to fight, and there's a need to fight. There's unfairness, there's imbalance. There's legal stuff attached to this card as well. It's about a legal fight, a legal battle.
I wonder what that could be.
I know. Right?
I wonder.
I know. So this is kind of, looking at small print of contracts, getting clever, looking at where you can really kind of, it asks you to be quite, it's really tricky with this one because when we're emotionally charged, when it comes to something that we're passionate about or we want to speak our voice about, we can't help but let our emotions flow and feel because that's what we do as human beings. This card asks you to look at the cold, hard facts. Come at them with facts. Come at them with all the receipts, the proof of all the situations, all of that, and kind of hand that to them on a big old platter and be like, there you go. Do something with that, because actually you can't argue with that. You can't argue with facts. So as much of a cold, assertive, say cold, you just need to be brutal here. You can't, there's no
beating around the bush.
You can't be wishy-washy with it. You have to speak, stand up and speak your truth. And there's a community around you that are ready to stand up and speak that with you. You're not alone in that. So like you've got that, and this is that seeking that fairness and that justice. Okay, so obviously it's a really big card, but it shows the outcome is the Fool, which is liberation. I think it's going to end up being, it's a struggle, it's a fight, but there's a strong indicator saying that you win, and there's a celebration in this.
Whoa.
So this is a slog, but the actual outcome ends up in your favour. But this is so important. This and how it's gone about, and the factual angle of it, and being clever and going over stuff quite thoroughly and being quite practical minded and driven with this. Keep fighting, but you've
Okay.
Right next to it, this is our present card. Your present card, which is 6 of Pentacles. So 6 is all about harmony and balance. Okay, again, the word balance. It's very interesting. That vibe like keeps coming up. This is about community. This is about giving back to your community and the mutual benefits that each other can gain from coming together as a community. There are some things, again, you got the scales again. There's something not tipping right in the right way. There's people who are in a situation where they're being left out in the cold, and it's not fair and it's not okay. And that balance needs to be struck, and the only way that will be struck is by people coming together and making a stand about it. Pentacles, again, is hard work and drive ambition. When I say this will be a bit of a slog, it is a bit of a slog. But also, coming at this from a work angle from you, there is something here about collaborations and building bridges with other people, partnerships. Out of this, there's a lot of positive that can come out of this in a beautiful way for long-term partnerships when it comes to working spaces. So there is almost like a little bit of a... I think I half wonder if, with what we were talking about, if this is actually somebody else is going to reach out and help support. It's interesting what you just said earlier on. Because this is like this coming together and going, right, we'll fight this, but not just fight it, but on a working, financial, practical angle, someone else can come in and offer some support that can actually really propel this forwards. So that's a really beautiful, positive energy, and something that needs to be looked into, is what I'd say.
I have a niggling feeling of what that might be. So,
collaborative projects as well. This is beautiful. But that sense of community is so strong. Like it's buzzing off the cards. Like your other cards around it are, there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of, strong feelings, but there's also a lot of liberation, a lot of freedom, a lot of, we're stepping into unknown territory, but we're going to like embrace it. We're going to make this work for us. Like it's beautiful, like a strong, beautiful energy.
My gosh.
Okay, so this is immediate future, so it's just around the corner. Full card, beautiful card, one of my favourites. It is the very first card in the deck, and it's you can begin again at any time, which I think is just the most beautiful kind of offer a tarot card can give you. Begin again. It's that liberation. It's kind of rebellion. There's a lot of rebellion bouncing off us. Rebellion, not you. You're not rebellious.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, no, we're not rebellious at all. But liberation. This is stepping into some unknown territory here. But it liberates you, frees you up. Kind of independent solo working here. Pulling you into, more of a freelance stream. I know you already are interested in that, and that's a big part of who you are anyway. But this kind of independence, but leading, loyal people are coming with you. So and there's no filters attached to this. There is no you're not being shut down in any way. This is pure, unfiltered, just unapologetically being you and expressing yourself and doing what you want to do on the path and the journey that you want to do it on. And it literally, you can write the rules to this. So with this card, it's really important to be kind of whilst you need to be prepared for the unexpected and to kind of just wing it a bit, this asks you not to overplan, but it does ask you to be ready to have you've got other people who are ready to come with you. So for that reason, you can't be entirely a lone wolf, because you are going to have responsibility and lead, and you will be leading. You will be leading some others, but it essentially is your baby.
Okay.
It's yours. So
Gotcha.
that independent kind of angle is coming from that.
Okay.
But yeah, the Fool card as well asks you to embrace kind of the light side of life as well. There's a lot of this fighting, heavy, banding together, you know, making stuff happen, life-changing stuff. But this one's kind of like, this is a beautiful invitation to kind of take a bit of a unplanned break as well, like whether that's like a couple of days away somewhere or just a little bit of time for you to kind of connect to this wild. It's kind of a wild raw card, asks you to kind of get out into some like natural spaces, go to the sea, you've got water there, like
I miss
connect.
the sea.
Do you? Right, okay.
I really
connect
miss the
to natural spaces, but particularly if you're feeling that vibe with the water, it's interesting. I've got my shells out as well around this, so we're picking up on some of that. But the Fool energy is just like beautifully liberated, and is just not going to be tied down anymore. And this is kind of a card that like reflects all areas of that personality. So this for you is across the board. You are not going to be held down in any way. You are unapologetically stepping into your spaces, into yourself, into your work, into life, being free, liberated, and just ready to shake things up a bit. This is like the rebellious shaky like, I'm going to play with this. It's playful. It's very playful. It's very it's not taken too seriously, and I think that's really beautiful, that you know that that's literally around the corner after maybe some of this stuff that's a little bit more like taxing and takes a little bit more of your energy in a more a vampire sucky kind of way, because even though there's beautiful intentions behind and around it, there is that heavy energy attached to that sort of, you know, it's a big responsibility to carry. So this is that kind of like, this is you coming out of that, and that's that again, proof that you're liberated, you're free, you get out of that situation. So it's a very good omen for how that could end. I'll come back to this one. And this little one is your overall outcome.
Oh, nice.
Of the reading. Okay, so it's a beautiful card. So it is 4 of Wands. So 4 is all about security and stability. Okay, I don't know if you have recently moved home or moved to a new home, or it's all to do with your space. This is that beautiful, like, this is somewhere where you can settle and be for a good chunk of time now.
That makes me
you aren't going to be moving around. You're still, you're calm. It's lovely. There's a like really peaceful energy attached to it. I don't know if you've had a housewarming yet, but if you haven't, this is a big indicator saying you need to do that. Take the time out for that because it's important.
I was talking about this yesterday with someone. I was going to plan a housewarming.
Good. Yeah, you need to. Well, it's fun. It's kind of well overdue. You've been so busy with this energy of like, I'm just here working, doing my thing everywhere. And this is that kind of like, no, come on, ground, celebrate this. This has been a long time coming. So like, enjoy that. But also, it's that security and like that feeling like that sense of belonging, not just in a physical home, but just in general, just feeling like you've found your groove. And when we come to like the working world, you know where you want to be. And this is saying it's good. It's a massive thumbs up. It's saying that's the pathway you need to go on, like we've discussed, that independent streamlining, pulling everything together so it's in one place, takes some of your time, frees up some of your time, stops you feeling burnt out, but also enables that creative collaboration and the contacts with people, which are going to come out, a lot of it's going to come out from this justice card situation. A lot of security and solid partnerships will come from that on a working level for you, as well as that situ being tied up and wrapped up with that in a different way.
Wow.
Yeah, but this is also that happy ending for you, like as in you finally getting that kind of, I want to say the word peace. Some actual peace. This is like saying that you absolutely deserve it. You're a grafter, you're a hard worker. You pour your energy into your communities and you give so much back. And this is like, you deserve your own personal happiness and peace as well as that for other people. There's so much of that you're giving to everyone else. But this is that you deserve that for you. And that's coming. It's around the corner.
Gotcha.
Have the house party. Get a date, get that's a priority.
You're invited, Anna.
Thank you very much. I am coming, 100%.
That's okay.
Get it in a diary, get it started, so at least you know it's happening. Otherwise, it'll get dropped on the wayside by everything else that's going on. But also, this is that happy ending for you, and I'm going to be frank. This also indicates that like finding someone that you love, finding somebody that you really, really love, but also having that happy ending with them, that long-term happy ending. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like your personal happiness is really important too. Don't just get lost in the world of work. This is gorgeous and saying
it's really, it's definitely sensed the balance in my life.
Okay.
It's definitely sensed the future as well.
Yeah.
There is someone in my mind that recently has said the L word to me. So it's like, ooh.
So exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can see things linking together.
Yeah.
It's,
Let me
so
do
much.
this last one.
So much.
So I wanted to pull you one more
do.
as well as just like a little bonus.
Yeah.
And that one is 7 of Pentacles. It's so interesting. She had the 6 there and then she got the 7. There's so many different cards that could have been.
It could have been anything.
Like so many. It's so work driven as well, but also that need for that balance. But this is all about, it shows the hard work and the graft, but also showing things starting to stack up and you're starting to actually feel that recognition.
Okay.
Also, perhaps ever so slightly, like a feeling of there's lots on offer. So, 7 is about attainment. So financially, money's flowing into you. It does require a lot of work from your part, but it flows in, it comes in. But you can actually start to tangibly work with it better now. So, like I said, that streamlined energy, but also feeling like you can go, I can put this money into that pot, or that opportunity will link with that. There's a lot of crossovers, which is going to make things a lot smoother and easier for you. 7 of Pentacles as well is kind of like a little bit itchy feet. It's like, I see the vision. I know how I want it to be. This is keep the faith. And I think I pulled this as an extra one for you as like don't get distracted by kind of everything having to be perfect. Just start. Start. Begin. Get it going. Because actually everything else will follow and everything will fall into how it needs to. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can begin, but equally begin at the right time. So you don't have to rush it. Listen to your gut is what I'm trying to say. Listen to your instincts because that will tell you, right, go, let's go. But it is a grafter, hard-working card, but like shows the money flowing in and you're getting pretty much all the opportunities flowing around you. So you'll be in a position where you can pick and choose a little bit, which is quite exciting. We all want that, don't we? So so again, it just further backs up like what we've been talking about there. Gosh, how was that?
That's amazing. Like, honestly, the different kind of links with all these, you know, I'm speechless in a way, like, honestly, because it's very relevant to what I'm up to, you know, business wise and, you know, where my direction is kind of going. And
also just look at the colours of them.
Like
I say this to clients all the time. So there are a fair few cards in the deck and they can be quite dark cards. And when I say dark cards, they're like dark in colour. But these are like yellows and greens and like they just jump off like in a really gorgeous, like magical way. So there's so much lightness and like loveliness like coming off them.
Yellow's my favourite colour.
Is it? How did you feel doing that?
Like I felt, because
you can be honest.
Being honest, I feel quite connected spiritually with things happening. And a lot of what you said is what I feel is potentially going to happen. So it kind of reinforces that for me.
Good. That's great.
I just want,
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And again, a lot of people say things just often are reinforced for them, which is a really beautiful thing to be able to do for someone.
That's incredible. That's so cool. So tell me more about the draw of the day then.
So I do like a pluck of the day.
Pluck of the day.
So I share it on my so I do a reel every morning and then it's on the reels but then also shared on my story. And for me it's just a really beautiful way for me to set my day, so it kind of gives me 9 times out of 10 it will give me like a heads up if anything's coming. But also I just love sharing it with other people because it's crazy just how many people message me and are like, if I haven't put my pluck up yet, they're like, when's it coming?
Really?
Yeah. I have people who are like obviously watching and waiting for it, which is a really beautiful thing to be able to say that people are doing.
Wow.
But it's just become like a really lovely, I don't know, way to kind of, like I say, set your day up, but also kind of just some people use it as a journal prompt. I've had people message me and say I use it as a journal prompt for like my day. I'm like, that's amazing.
Gosh.
So I think it works on different levels for different people. Sometimes for some people it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm feeling that vibe too. Thank God I'm not the only one who feels like angry today, or like I'm feeling like everything's going wrong or whatever. You know. So that's quite telling. And for a while I used to worry that they were just really attached to me. But I found so many people message me and be like, that's totally for me today, because this thing has just happened and that was mine. So thank you very much. And I'm like, oh, okay. Or some people are like, why is that card come up? And then 2 days later, oh, this thing happened to me. So it evokes a lot of interaction, actually, more than I would have ever expected, because I started doing it really for me and then kind of was like, I should obviously share this as a little gift, because I just think sharing tarot is a beautiful thing to do.
It's stunning. It's such a beautiful thing. And like with energies as well, it's just like all interlinks. But like you were saying, you did most of it for yourself. Yeah. Was that like 5 years of your time doing tarot?
Yeah,
for you, or I mean, like what other kind of timescales?
It was for me.
Yeah,
but
if it's too much, you don't have to answer.
No, it was really for me, because I've always been quite a spiritual person. Yeah, like I feel so connected to tarot. Like tarot is my thing. Yeah, and connected to the whole witch vibe and the witch wound and all of that kind of thing. But like I think that you can really. My biggest thing is, I think I remember thinking, I love this. This is cool. I want to be part of this. Like, I want this in my life. I love it. Yeah. But I also thought, how are other people going to want this in their life? Because it could be seen as an outdated thing. Some people are scared of it. Some people are freaked out by it. It's just not people's bag, or they think it's wishy-washy and people just trying to like get money from you and stuff like that. That's why, again, another reason why I held away from not going, professional and actually people having paying clients, because I felt for a while like, I shouldn't, it's a gift, it's a this, I shouldn't do this. But no, because like I say, just like you gain clarity from a tarot or confirmation, or just that feeling of like, it's good. That kind of thing. Or if some people, it's quite cathartic and they're crying, it allows them to open up. It allows them to feel. Because some people can be quite shut down, and tarot lets people's emotions come out. Whatever the reason, you're doing something beautiful. And it is linked to things like life coaching, linked to counselling. It's linked to like a spiritual practice or well-being, mental health well-being. Like I just think all 3 of my kids, they range from different ages. And my youngest is almost 8 and my eldest is almost 13. But from the ages of about 5 or 6, they've all got their own tarot cards. Oh, wow. Different decks, you know, different varying ones. And they've always seen me use them. And I got them to kind of start doing a pluck for themselves. Yeah. And it kind of grounds and centres them as well. And don't get me wrong, you can get different ones for young people as well. So it doesn't have to be this kind of deck. It can be like younger ones but they love it. Yeah. They love it. And when it's a full moon or a new moon as well, I'm like, guys, you got to do your pluck. And they're like, yes, I'm on it. Or like full moon. So again, I like to blend with tarot my rituals around a full moon and a new moon. Okay, gotcha. And I say the word ritual, but it's not a ritual. Like there's nothing. This is again another thing. I wanted to do something with tarot where I could make it bright and exciting and like just cool and not feel heavy or scary or like, I have to be a full conforming little witch and be into every single spiritual practice going. Otherwise, I'm not part of this world or this community or whatever. Absolute crap. Like, that's not how it works. I think anyone and everyone should be allowed to be brought into this kind of magic. Because it is for everyone at whatever stage of their life they're at as well. So, like, for my kids, I just think it's a really good way. It's another mental health technique of kind of just nurturing and supporting themselves. And as long as it's done sensibly and you don't become obsessive about it, like I don't read for myself very regularly. Okay. I have someone else who will read for me. Okay. But on a new moon and a full moon, I will do a reading for myself. And I use that to kind of help ground me as to what I need to write down and let go and burn on a full moon. Okay. And then new moon is like my intentions for that month of like all the giddy, exciting stuff, the new stuff I want to bring in. So I use the cards to kind of guide that or give me some clarity. Or if I'm having a wobble, they boost me back up again. Wow. Or they go, yeah, I see that old bad thing. Or, this has been heavy and this is going to be a bit heavy for a bit, but this beautiful thing's coming, or it's worth it because this comes. And There is something lovely about that. There is, and it's all right to want that. As humans, we want that. We need that a little bit. So so I just think it's gorgeous that even my children can access it. And I just think anyone, like even if like to do this and to read for people, yes, it does take a lot of time to kind of know the cards and know them intricately inside and out, and also tune into other people. That is a big thing, and not something you should flippantly do. But getting your own tarot deck and starting to learn the cards a little bit and just doing a pluck for the day for yourself, I personally think is a gorgeous thing to do. And not scary and not dangerous, because it's just, you can take from it what you need, as much or as little. And that's, again, the thing. As a client, you can take from a reading as much as you want to from that, or as little as you want to. There's zero pressure, because at the end of the day, we're in control of our own worlds and our own lives.
That's the beauty of it. I just want to say, you know, introducing me to your kids as well earlier, I could just get that sense that they have really strong screwed on heads, and like they feel like mentally sound. Like, honestly, they honestly are so sweet. They're really cool. They
are. And they do the best. I mean, Ren particularly, all three of them are very good at their tarots, but Ren, my youngest, is just, everyone's like, whoa. I mean, she'll come out and just give plucks to people.
Really?
And they're like crazily like accurate and on point.
Oh my God.
So actually sometimes I've got one friend, my friend Fee, I think she'd actually probably prefer a tarot from Ren than she would me, because she's like, Ren's tarots are wild and she does not hold back. Like,
no way.
Picking up on this, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. But yeah, thank you for saying that. They are ace. And I do think they're a beautiful thing for people to dabble in, to gently just kind of use for that clarity and that little bit of guidance. It's just another, for me, it's another form of self-care. Well, I like to call it self-care with pixie dust.
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what it is.
But it's just self-care. That's all it really is. It's another strand of self-care. It's not, it doesn't mean you have to be spiritual. It doesn't mean you have to be a witch, or it doesn't mean that you're dabbling in something dark or scary. It's just another way of looking after you, which when do we ever get the time to sit down and just dissect and look at our life and our needs and our wants? And I love this about tarot, because it gives you that time to just sit down and think of your hopes, your dreams, the things that maybe you want to cut loose, the things that are too heavy and you want to let go of. And this almost gives a little bit of permission. Not that we should have to have that, but sometimes we seek that, don't we, externally. And I just think tarot is a beautiful gift at kind of giving us giving us those chapters, like I said, the little chapters of your story and your book.
Exactly. And it's just like, it brings things together and to give that visibility, and just like it. Yeah, I would probably say from today, I'm going to invest in some tarot cards to do a pluck of the day.
Yes,
because
please do.
I
think it will benefit you so much.
Incredible about them.
Yeah.
That I didn't know about before today.
Yeah. Good. I'm so glad. So little tips for you then.
Yeah.
For me, I personally, every tarot read is different. Okay. But when I have, and even if you're just using them, just like you say, for just your plucks.
Yeah.
Buy a nice little cloth thing that you can wrap them in. Keep your crystals with them. And it's really lovely every so often to just sage them, or put them out when there's a full moon. Pop them in your window. Let the full moon re-cleanses them, just charges them.
Okay.
Also, I don't let anyone touch my cards. I don't let a client touch mine. So some tarot readers will say, give the cards to you and you shuffle. I don't do that. Okay. Which again, I quite like as an extra way for me. It actually feels extra like, yeah, I really, really do know what I'm doing. Yeah. Because if I'm getting it right, I'm like, you haven't even touched it, and I've just zoomed in. Which that's a selfish thing. That's me really personally. Cool. I'm like, that was all right.
Skills on it.
But it also just keeps the energy attached to me. So when you're kind of doing your shuffles and then your pulls, the more you start putting your hands and your energy on them, the more connected they're going to be to you, to like the way your head's working, your heart, everything. So. That's just keep them quite but also you don't have to hide them away. Gotcha. I think I've read, you can read so many interesting things. So some people say you shouldn't keep them in sunlight, you should keep them in a dark cupboard. For me, that's not the vibe. It's like as much light as possible, moonlight bathing, sunshine every so often.
Gotcha. I guess it depends per person that has the cards.
Well, exactly. You do what's right for you.
Happens.
But like I think the more you can kind of put your energy, keep them on the cards and keep it just your energy, the more they kind of work. At least that's how I found for me. So I think you're going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm going to bear that in mind. I'm going to give it. I'm going to keep you in the loop as well.
Please do. Please do.
Another thing, whilst we're on air, tell me more about the stones that we've got going on here.
Oh, we've got collections. We've got some of mine and we've got some of yours.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I always have selenite with me. It's a beautiful wodge of raw white selenite. It's gorgeous. This one here. I noticed you've got some too.
Yeah.
And selenites are really good for like purging toxic energy, clearing, kind of, just protecting your general energy, which is a really beautiful thing because we can absorb other people's emotions and energies, and that just keeps it away. And when it comes to tarot, we just want it to be honed in. This one, Adventurine, that's all about creativity and sparking using your voice and imagination, which again is just beautiful vibe when it comes to working creatively. And that's the only way I know how to work is creatively. That's just my thing. That's good. And you're the same. So, I mean, well, actually, no, I can't just say that. You are practical. You are practically driven in a way, like, so when you learnt how to use the equipment in the studios.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I was like, whoa, how has she picked this stuff up so fast? That is not how my brain works. So I think you're gifted with both, to be fair.
Okay.
So,
somewhere
you are. And I've got my seashells because I'm very connected to the sea. And again, like it's an earthy thing. So it kind of like brings in that, that pull. You've got some tourmaline, haven't you?
Yeah, tourmaline.
Tourmaline is amazing. Again, another good one for dispelling negative energy. It stops you carrying so much heaviness. It's a really beautiful one. I was just saying to you, wasn't I, how much I really want a piece. I used to have a piece that I used to wear. And it was amazing. And I'd keep it near my heart, and it's like hanging right down there. And it'd be like so good because it would just buffer stuff and I could feel it.
Whoa.
But like I don't know where it is now, so I'm gonna have to get one. So this is giving me permission to get one. So thank you.
There you go, no problem.
But yeah. Wow. I also for a bit did do tarot plucks on one of the breakfast shows at Love It Radio.
I think I remember that actually. Yeah.
Which was quite a nice thing to do actually. And I quite like that. I've had some people have said to me, oh, are you going to switch from doing your tarot plucks, daily plucks like on Instagram to maybe Spotify or somewhere like that, or just putting it out somewhere where you can people can audio it rather than it always having to just be visual. So I half wonder if there's like scope to take it out in a different direction. But
let me see what I can do.
Yes, you're talking to the right person.
Yeah. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential in that. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's just incredible what you've done today, like in person. It's just
thank you for letting me do it for you, because like I keep saying, it's such a privilege to read for someone. It's quite an open. I mean, it's slightly invasive. It's quite a big thing. It's like opening yourself up. And I'm going, right, I'm going to analyse, albeit via the cards, but also analyse bits of you and your life, which is quite a big thing to do. Yeah. So thank you for letting me do it.
You're welcome.
It's so strong. Yeah. Like, it's so like strong in that direction of what you were wanting it to kind of go down.
Yeah. Which I love. So amazing.
Yeah, like really strong.
Wow. I've forgotten what I was going to say.
So you don't feel freaked out at all?
No. Good.
No, that's really good. Would you recommend tarot to other people?
I would. I would actually 100% recommend tarot. I was going to actually link it back into this. Tarot and energies and stuff is very, very similar to hypnosis. Yeah. I would see an interlink into hypnosis through this as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Have you been hypnotised?
I have once, yeah.
It's an interesting feeling, isn't it?
It's I think as well, it's like, it is quite, it's kind of like you say, like it's that kind of not swaying, but like trying to alter a way of thinking maybe, or way of being, or offering, or putting other options there and going, do you want to take that pathway? And that, so I can see it from that kind of perspective, absolutely. And I've used tarot with a beautiful friend of mine who is like a Reiki master queen, or a little Yoda, as I call her.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Catherine, she's amazing. All the Aces, you need to check her out. She's really cool.
Wait, who's
she did All the Aces. She does sound baths. Have you ever had a sound bath?
No.
Oh my gosh, you will love it. It's not an actual bath. I thought it was the first time. I was like, is it a bath? And I'm in immediately, but no.
How does that work then?
So it's kind of like meditation, but she uses a drum that gets everything sticky from your heart and gets all the heavy stuff up and out. It's crazy how it works. You're in a meditative state.
Okay.
She uses the drum. She uses the her crystal bowls and chimes and beautiful words, and she just guides you through this just magic kind of sound bath. So they're beautiful, and I connected with Kat when I had done a sound bath with her, and then we created something called Cosmic Coven, which we're reviving.
Okay, wait, tell me about this. Tell me more. Go on.
So just after lockdown, we just felt like there was a big demand and a big need for a women's circle, like a sisterhood, like where we could all kind of like be, and we would do manifesting. We would let go of the heavy stuff we need to let go of. We'd combine like cacao drinking ceremonies and... Oh my God, cacao's amazing. Have you had cacao?
No, tell me more.
It's like the purest, most gorgeous, like rawest form of chocolate, but like it's got like a frequent... Kat will know all of this. Like its frequency attached to it is like, it's all about opening up your heart space. It's incredible.
Okay.
So it's the drinking that, and that's that kind of ritual of having that, and then kind of doing some manifesting and writing down what we want. I would do a group tarot for us all.
Okay.
Then she'd do a big guided meditation, a sound bath, and we'd have different kind of things. So we had some like linked to different astrological seasons, so like a Pisces one or like a Libran one, or different seasons. So or autumn equinox and spring equinox and all those kind of ones. And we have different themes and burning and releasing kind of ceremonies, and just basically like a sanctuary, like a little space where for 2 hours you just deep drop and you can just be yourself, but you can share your stories, you can share and be in the space really comfortably. Self-care again. We were just like, it was so needed. And no one was really doing them then. Really? There's loads of people doing them now. Gosh. But we did it. We started it. No. We started it. But like everybody is doing it now.
Wow.
And that's incredible, because then we do want more of that. Yeah. But that's the first time I did like a group tarot. Okay. Because I've usually only done like one-to-ones. But that again was incredible, because what I'd be doing is I began picking up on different energies in the room. And I remember we did that one in a beautiful wood. It's called Hag's Wood, actually, which is like perfect. I was like, yes, we'll be there as little
Is
witches.
that nearby to you?
Yeah.
What? No, I didn't know that.
Well, I don't think it's like accessible anymore. It's rubbish.
Wow. But okay, so Hag's Wood.
So I was like, I remember pulling this card and being like, and this specific thing came into my head, and it's so specific. I was like, what? And I was like, and if you want to get that, like, if you want to sell your house and you want to move to Cornwall, then you need to do it. And one of them was like, and then this was like, that was for me. I literally had the conversation this week that I want to sell the house and move to Cornwall. I was like, okay, good. That's where it's come from, which is like, how cool is that?
That's mental.
You know?
Yeah.
'Cause you're just sponging, you're picking up on different things, but I don't know, the energy and the vibes in that room of just like catharsis of like people crying, getting angry, being really giddy and happy, just feeling really dreamy and zen, all the flow of emotions of like, of release, because we carry so much. And that just became a beautiful space where people could just do it. So we've had like a little bit of a hiatus where Kat's really busy and doing her thing, and I'm, busy doing mine, but we were like, right, we need to do something in spring. Let's bring it back. So Cosmic Coven is coming back. Cosmic
Coven, check it out.
And it's for anyone as well. Again, like I said, we wanted to create something where it wasn't like some clique or like, oh, I don't know enough about this particular area of spiritualism, otherwise I can't be part of it, or I have to dress and be this kind of person. It's like, no, it's for everyone and anyone. There is no specifics. And again, it doesn't have to just be females. It just happened to end up being females. Because we are trying to get more men to kind of like go this way. But that's it. I've read for a fair few men.
Okay.
It's not just women that I read for. Predominantly, I'll be frank and honest. That tends to be the way. But I have read for men, and I have actually had beautiful responses back as well. So, I just think it's like, it's irrelevant. Like, I think a lot of people think it's a very gendered, like, female thing to do.
Witchery. But then there's wizards, though.
Exactly.
What about the wizards?
Exactly. Yeah. We care about the wizards too. So... yeah.
Wow.
I'm giddy to bring that back. It'll be exciting.
Yes. So tell me, how can people find it?
Right, so I will have links so you can get in touch with me on my Instagram. So I've got my Instagram, it's Miss_Trout, because Miss Trout is another alter ego. And on there, there'll be links in my bio to Cosmic Coven, but also how you can book a tarot one-to-one reading with me. So I do different like strands. So I do like either a full reading, or I do like a 3-card reading, or I can do you a 1-card pluck. So some people like that as just like a pep thing for them. So there's different tiers that you can kind of go out with that, which is lovely. And you can do that in person or online. And yeah, Cosmic Coven details will be on there as well as soon as we get something up and planned, but that's probably going to be spring.
Okay, keep posted. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, wow.
This is mad.
This is mad.
No, this is mad.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
This is such a crazy reading. Like, honestly.
Like,
I can't believe that. Like, honestly. Boom.
I know, right?
So crazy.
And you know that you saw, there was no way I could have selected, pre-picked anything.
No.
You saw me shuffling them. And there are honestly
show this camera here.
So many.
You put it over the table.
There are so many different types of cards you could get. Okay, like
and colorings.
And colorings. So like the darkness of the darkness of those ones, or like. It's just mad. So like you really did get beautiful light energy, but also so many attached to pentacles. So we've got wands, we've got cups, we have swords, and it's just fascinating that you got so many pentacles which are all attached to work. So it really listened to what you wanted.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah. Really felt it. And like energies as well. So there has been a recent death in the family.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But again, with a lot of this, I think it was this card kind of links into like the past couple of months, I would say.
So that kind of the legal kind of side of things, and the needing to speak up, and the conversations and the crossovers being had as well, and the fairness of stuff. Yeah. Interesting.
It's just incredible. Oh. Wow. And also, I'm just curious to know a little bit more of your connection to the sea.
Well, I'm from Portsmouth.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm originally from Portsmouth.
Oh my gosh.
So I grew up by the sea. I'm a Pisces as well.
Okay.
So that's a water sign. Basically, I'm 99% mermaid.
What?
So really,
so cool.
Yeah. So really, that's where I belong. That's why I'm always in a tub. If I'm ever in a bath, I cannot be in it for less than 2 hours.
Really?
Oh my God, 2 hours is like the bare minimum. Like, honestly,
so you're in there.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
And the hot water has to keep flowing.
Yes.
It's not great for the bills.
No.
But, you know.
You need to get yourself like a hot tub or something that you put a log in each time.
That's the dream. Hot tubs, yes, please. I need to manifest that. I need that,
Honestly, there's some really good hot tubs that you can get which just run off wood instead of using your heating or anything like that.
Oh my God, I'm here for that. Yeah. I'm so here for that.
Yeah.
But the sea, water just evokes such a strong emotion in me. Whenever I'm near water, I am calm, I am happy, I'm back home.
Oh yeah.
Feels like I've come home. I can't describe it. It just
I understand that.
Yeah. So you said you've got like a strong feeling to water,
so
right?
I lived in Whitstable in Kent.
Okay.
And grew up there. So that's on the seaside as
we're
well.
Both
so
southerners.
we're both southerners as well.
So
living
nice
in York.
to find one.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's so nice to find.
Yes.
never really bump into them. But that connection to water. So I do this thing. I don't know if you clocked in this room. I've got like a couple of jars of like little bottles of water that I collect seawater quite often.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll either bathe in it on like a full moon or a new moon, or I'll like do like little, not spells, but I dabble in little things like that. So I do make things called spell jars actually that people can buy.
Wow.
And they're quite beautiful. You can use them to kind of manifest and use and work with you. And they kind of have different like herbs and spices and crystals and different stuff like that. But I'll often collect seawater and then kind of put it out under a full moon and kind of charge it. And then it's potent and good to go for like either a recharge for me to bath in or to kind of like add to all the different ways I like to work with it and use it. So it's key. Anytime I go to the sea, I'll always have a little bottle with me.
Okay.
Ready to go capture some. So I probably look a little bit mad.
No, not at all.
You know?
Best people. Hey, that's amazing. That is amazing. Because I know that water tends to have a lot of different properties that it tends to remember as well. A lot of different things. But like, what's the most memorable experience that you've had from water?
Connected to water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know the one that's like jumping straight into my mind?
Yeah.
And I don't know why it has, but it was when I went to Cornwall.
Okay.
It's weird, I brought up Cornwall twice now. Completely unrelated. And we went to two places. We went to St Ives and we also went to Land's End.
Oh yes.
And
Land's End.
excuse me, there was like the heaviest like storm building.
Right.
And the water was just like swirling in a way that it's what you kind of imagine if you were watching a movie and someone's like about to like bring Triton out the out the water. Do you know what I mean? That kind of like it pooling,
like
whirlpooling almost. Yeah. And it was so moody and so raw. And I just felt so connected and wild in that moment. I remember just being, I was probably like early 20s.
Okay, yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, I feel like this energy is like in me. And I remember just being like, I'm loving it. And like the group I was with were like, oh, I think we're going to go. This is not the one. This weather is not the one. Let's go. Okay. The water was like, the waves were kind of like lapping really us choppy. Over, Yeah, I was like, no, I am here for this. I need to stay. Gotcha. And I did. Wow. And I stayed for like a good half an hour and I was just lapping it up. And it sounds mad, but I felt so connected that I just... in my head, I was like, oh God, I want to be in it. I want to feel it even more. Like it was so good. I know this sounds crazy, but that's how I felt. And so that's probably my strongest connected memory and feeling and emotion to water.
Gotcha.
Which I've never actually sat down and really thought about until you asked me that, which is fascinating. But I think that's it.
Oh, wow.
Not even something from me being, my second memory is probably being a lot younger, about like 7, with my youngest sister. And her like us playing mermaids and like she was being a merbaby and us just being really carefree and giggling and laughing and just like lapping it up and it just feeling like it is my happy place. Yeah. So that in that moment, so that's a really different feeling to that wild, raw, almost like fierce energy that the water was like giving me when I was in Cornwall, compared to that like carefree, gentle, I'm not stressed by anything, I'm just playing, I'm just chilling with my sister, but we're in the water and we just... that natural playfulness, the playfulness that water can be. Like, I just love the different states of it. And, anyone that says they're not like affected by it. Again, the moon is, the moon affects water, doesn't it?
Yeah,
greatly.
It.
So like, why on earth wouldn't it affect us? We're made of water. So that's why, again, I feel like that connection comes like, almost like a triangle for me. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's so moons, incredible. We feel it. I don't know if you do. Yeah. If you know when there's like a full moon, the energies change, everybody starts to get a little bit more like, either a little bit more heightened, giddy, or like truths come out, or like friction or tension, or like things come to kind of a head and then things kind of like, stuff will kind of come out in that way. Yeah. New moons tend to be that more of that vibe of like that kind of new beginning feeling. But like, I love how connected we can all get into that if we all just took the time and wanted to. And again, it doesn't, I think a lot of people think, oh, it means I've got to have rituals, I've got to remember, and life's so busy we can't always remember, but doing a little pluck a day, that's easy. You can do that. Fit that in around your breakfast or your shower or whatever. Full moon, taking 5 minutes to write down and think and reflect on that month and go, what's still like holding me down, weighing me down, what do I want to release, what do I want to let go of, and safely going outside and like burning it and watching it disappear. That's so cathartic. And then a new moon, writing just a couple of things you're like, these are the brand new amazing things I want to bring in for this next month. Like, I just think it's a gorgeous cycle, and combined with tarot, they kind of work really beautifully. I always tell tarot clients about new moon, full moon kind of stuff, because I just
links everything.
It's just fascinating. It does it all links, and we all have access to it. It's not. That's the most beautiful thing. We all have access to those things if we want to have access to them. Yeah. There's nothing limiting or holding us back. And yes, I'm not saying you're going to be a full-blown tarot professional.
Well, but you know me on the decks.
Well, she is crazily good. So yeah. Well, I'll probably be getting my readings from you this time.
Maybe.
But it's a starting point, and even if it's just for you, what a gorgeous gift to yourself.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah. Oh, Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate this.
This has been beautiful. And I'm very excited. Wonderful. I see a beautiful future for you.
Oh, thank you. Let's see how it actually happens.
You need to tell me. I want to know everything as and when it happens, please.
We're going to have to make another podcast happen.
Yes, please. I'd love that.
Yeah, we'll do that. But hey, is there anything else from you, Anna?
No, just other than... let me think. Yeah, do your full moon and new moon rituals. They are magic. Yeah. Full moon, write what you want to let go of and burn it. New moon, write what you want to bring in. And if you get in that little teeny habit, I guarantee you your life will start to shift and change in the best way.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
And check out Anna at
Miss_Trout on Instagram. And I also have a website, www.misstrout.com.
And Jorvik Radio.
And Jorvik Radio, yeah. So I present 2 beautiful shows. I'm very lucky. Atomic 80s, which is all about the 80s, which I love. That is on a Sunday, 4 till 6. And the G-Spot, which is a show all about brand new music, on a Tuesday evening, 8 till 10 p.m. at Jorvik Radio. Please do. Because you're on there as well, aren't you?
Indeed. I am launching my show. It's...
What's it called? Yeah. What's it called?
It's called A Little Bit of Everything.
I love that.
A bit like me.
That's a great name. Brill.
And I'm going to be playing different genres.
Lovely.
Leading from rock, because I'm coming out of a rock show.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Lovely Dion. Yeah.
Exactly.
Dion's rock show. Yeah, brilliant.
And then I'll be on from Mondays from 10 until 12.
Brilliant. So I cannot wait to catch you. That is going to be so exciting. Are you giddy?
I am very giddy right now. I'm like so excited. Yeah. Really buzzing.
It's the best feeling. You need to have a party for your first show.
Yes, I do. I do.
But it's happening. I mean, I expect that date in the diary. So
okay.
I'm going to hold you to that as
well. Give me a week.
Okay.
And I forgot to mention, what are your Halloween plans?
Oh, my Halloween plans. Well, lots of Halloweens I work. I tarot for people. But this year, I'm giving myself a little break. I'm not taroting this year. I'm going away with my lovely partner. We're going to Knaresborough.
Knaresborough is such a beautiful place. I've only been there
I feel like
twice.
the energy is going to be good in Knaresborough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there. I'm going to obviously dress as a witch because I do it every year. And we're going to go out and hopefully find a cool Halloween party in a pub. I want a good pub with a good pint.
Yes.
And to get my witch on, probably do a beautiful tarot for myself that evening as well.
Yeah.
And maybe one for my partner who still hasn't had one.
Oh, really? What?
Christopher, I think this is going to call you out that you have to have one.
That's it. It's time. I've had one now. It's your turn.
It's time. So do that, and then all things spooky. But I like to build up. The whole month of October is Halloween for me.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, Halloween night is extra, extra special and magical.
Yeah.
And I will tarot and I will do some like spelly potiony things. But I like the whole month to kind of build.
Okay.
So I'll watch spooky movies. I'll have pumpkin spice like aromas like bouncing around my room. I decorate with everything. I love all my decorations to be out. Spell making and all that kind of stuff, and just getting giddy. I just think it's the most magical time. I love it.
It's such an amazing place.
I'm just like I'm so. It does something to me. It hypes me up. The month of October. It's like magic. What are your plans?
So I am busy,
obviously,
but I know that there are a couple of shows coming up with a couple of different drag artists in town. So there's like 3. I think there are 3 drag events happening in a row. Check out New York LGBT Plus for more information on where to find these events. But yeah,
that sounds awesome.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, gorgeous
man! And this has been Jazzlink Media. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Thank you so much.
And
it's been gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. We shall catch you in the next one.
Yes, please.
Take care.
Bye.